Have you ever felt like you just don't have that creative gene? Like every good idea has already been taken and you're just left staring at a blank page? Well, I'm here to tell you that this is the biggest myth the creative world has ever sold you. Today, we're diving into a manifesto that will change how you see creativity forever. Steal Like an Artist by Austin Kleon. This book shatters all those old, tired barriers and boldly proclaims, nothing is entirely original, and creativity is for everyone. It's not about pulling genius ideas out of thin air. It's about collecting, combining, and transforming what already exists. We're going to break down the core principles from this book that will free you from the paralysis of overthinking and get you making stuff right here, right now. So, get ready to become an ethical thief, a master collector, and unlock the artist you were always meant to be. The first and most important principle is to steal like an artist. Now, hold on. I'm not telling you to go out and plagiarize someone's work. Kleon makes a crucial distinction here. He says all creative work builds on what came before. Think about it. Your favorite musician was inspired by other musicians. Your favorite filmmaker studied the greats. They didn't invent music or film from scratch. Good artists understand this. They don't just copy one person. They steal from many, many sources. Imagine a blender. Bad stealing or plagiarism is like taking one single ingredient from someone else and calling it your own recipe. But good stealing? That's when you pour dozens of different ingredients, ideas from books, snippets of conversations, color palettes from paintings, chord progressions from old songs, into that blender. You mix them, you remix them, you add your own unique spice, and what comes out is something entirely new. That blend, that unique combination, becomes your voice. So how do you do this practically? You start a swipe file. This can be a physical notebook, a folder on your computer, a Pinterest board, whatever works for you. This is your secret treasure chest. Fill it with everything that inspires you, everything that makes you feel something. Quotes, visuals, song lyrics, interesting business models, lines of code. If you love it, swipe it. But don't just hoard it. The real magic happens when you study your collection. Why do you love these things? Tear them apart, analyze their structure, and then start rearranging the pieces to build something of your own. Your swipe file isn't just a collection, it's your personal library of creative building blocks. This leads us right into the second principle. Start making things before you feel ready. This is a game changer. So many of us wait for the perfect moment, for that lightning bolt of inspiration to strike. We think we need to have it all figured out before we can begin. Kleon says that's backward. You don't need to know who you are or what you want to say to get started. In fact, you figure those things out by starting. It's the fake it till you make it philosophy, but for creativity. Just start making something. Anything. Don't know what to write? Write a bad sentence. Don't know what to paint? Make a messy brushstroke. The act of doing is what generates the ideas. One of the best ways to do this is to imitate your heroes. Now, this isn't about passing off their work as your own. This is a private exercise, a form of practice. Copy a writer's sentence structure to feel their rhythm. Recreate an artist's composition to understand their choices. By walking in their shoes, by reverse engineering their work, you start to understand how they think. And through that process of imitation, you'll inevitably find your own path. You'll see where you can do something different, where your voice diverges from theirs. Don't worry if your first creation is just a copy. You should only worry if your 100th creation is still a copy. Creativity is born from repetition, from trial and error, and from the courage to just start, even when you feel like an imposter. Now, for our third principle, which might sound a little strange at first, embrace boredom. Kleon argues that a boring life is a secret weapon for creative work. In our hyper-connected, constantly stimulated world, we're taught that boredom is the enemy. We fill every spare moment with scrolling, notifications, and distractions. But creativity needs empty space to breathe. It needs quiet moments to make connections. If your life is a constant whirlwind of drama and activity, you'll have no mental energy left for the deep, focused work that creativity demands. So build yourself a boring routine. This doesn't mean your life has to be dull. It means you should automate the mundane parts of it. Have a set schedule. Go to the same coffee shop. Create rituals around your work. By making your daily life simple and predictable, you conserve your precious mental bandwidth for what truly matters, your creative projects. Kleon also offers a brilliant piece of practical advice connected to this. Live within your means and stay out of debt. Financial pressure is the ultimate creativity killer. When you're stressed about paying huge bills, you're forced to say yes to projects that drain your soul. But when you keep your overheads low, you gain an incredible power, the freedom to say no. You gain the freedom to take risks, to work on passion projects that might not pay off immediately, and to protect the time and space you need for your true artistic work to flourish. A boring life gives you the stability and freedom to have an exciting and vibrant creative life. So let's recap what we've learned today. Creativity isn't a magical gift for a chosen few. It's a skill you can cultivate. Remember these 3 core principles from Steal Like an Artist. First, steal from many sources, not just one. Build your swipe file and remix your influences to find your unique voice. Second, just start making things even if you don't feel ready. Imitate your heroes to learn and trust that the act of doing will lead you to originality. And third, build a boring life. Create a routine and live simply to conserve your mental energy and give your creativity the space it needs to thrive. Now it's your turn to take action. Here's your challenge. Find 3 artists, writers, or creators you admire in your field. Then, for each one, identify one specific thing you can steal or learn from them. Maybe it's a storytelling technique, a visual style, or a workflow habit. Share your 3 inspirations and what you plan to learn from them in the comments below. Let's build a community of creative thieves. Thank you so much for watching. If this helped you see your own creative potential in a new light, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into books that can change your life. Now go out there and start stealing.